Deep in the heart of the Congo, there dwells an ancient forest. It is a place untouched by modern civilization, where secrets and mysteries abound. Within this dense jungle, rumors swirl of malevolent spirits that haunt all those who dare wander into its depths. These jungle demons, as the locals refer to them, are said to be vengeful souls cursed to forever roam this cursed land. One fateful day, a group of intrepid explorers arrived on the outskirts of the jungle. Their motives were simple: to document the flora and fauna of this unexplored territory. They were armed with cameras, notebooks, and an insatiable curiosity. Little did they know, entering this jungle would be the gravest mistake of their lives. The team consisted of Drive, Samuel Phillips, a renowned botanist, Drive, Emily Thompson, an adventurous zoologist, James Wilson, an experienced guide, and Mary Jenkins, a fearless journalist. They were ready to face any challenge, armed with their knowledge and determination. As they ventured deeper into the jungle, the air grew heavy with an eerie silence. The normally vibrant sounds of wildlife were noticeably absent. It was as if the jungle itself held its breath, as if bracing for something wicked. Drive, Phillips focused his attention on identifying unique plant species, unaware of the unseen eyes that watched their every move. Strange rustling in the undergrowth made the hairs on the back of his neck stand on end, but he dismissed it as merely an animal passing by. Drive, Thompson had her camera ready, snapping pictures of every living creature that crossed their path. However, her excitement soon turned to unease as she noticed faint whispers, barely audible but unmistakably sinister. James, sensing the group's growing unease, quickened his pace to find a safe spot to set up camp for the night. Unbeknownst to him, the jungle demons were toying with his senses, deceiving him into believing they were heading towards safety. Mary scribbled frantically in her notebook, noting every chilling discovery made along the way. She was determined to expose the truth of these malevolent spirits to the world, unaware of the horrors that awaited her. Night fell, casting a veil of darkness over the jungle. The group huddled together around a campfire, seeking solace in its warmth and light. Shadows danced eerily amidst the towering trees, adding an air of foreboding to their surroundings. Suddenly, a piercing scream shattered the silence of the night. Panic ensued as they realized one of their companions was missing. A quick head count confirmed that Mary Jenkins was nowhere to be found. Hearts pounding in their chests, they frantically searched for any trace of their lost companion. The jungle demons reveled in their fear, using the darkness to their advantage, remaining just out of sight. Driven by love for Mary, James led the way, hacking through tangled vines and undergrowth, determined to find her. All the while, he couldn't shake the feeling that unseen eyes were fixed upon him. Drive, Phillips, torn between scientific curiosity and the growing threat, pressed on, collecting plant specimens that seemed untouched by time. It was as if the very essence of the jungle coveted them, eager to draw them deeper into its sinister grip. Drive, Thompson's camera captured unsettling misty figures lingering in the background of her photographs. These apparitions seemed to stare directly at her with eyes devoid of warmth or humanity. Each snap of the camera served as another step closer to igniting the wrath of the jungle demons. As the night wore on, exhaustion gnawed at their determination. Their bodies ached, their minds clouded by an insurmountable dread. It was becoming increasingly clear that escape from the clutches of the jungle was a distant hope. Desperation to find Mary pushed them to keep going, even as a dense fog formed, obscuring their vision. A chilling laughter echoed through the trees, freezing them in their tracks. The jungle demons reveled in their torment, whispering cruel promises of reunions with lost loved ones. James stumbled upon a hidden trail, illuminating their path ahead. Renewed hope surged through their veins as they followed it deeper into the heart of the jungle. With each step, the haunting laughter grew louder, accompanied by the distant sound of drums. Their ears buzzed with anticipation as James pushed through the last barrier of dense foliage. A gasp escaped his lips as a clearing opened up before them, revealing an ancient ceremonial ground. The air was thick with a palpable malevolence. On an elevated platform at the center of the clearing stood Mary Jenkins, her eyes glazed over and her voice eerily distant. Symbols and offerings filled the space around her, marking her as a vessel for the jungle demons. Her betrayal left the group reeling. James, blinded by love and desperation, rushed towards Mary, tears streaming down his face, In that moment, the jungle demons seized their chance, emerging from the shadows in an otherworldly spectacle of fury. Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson watched in helpless horror as the jungle demons enveloped James, whose desperate cries for help were met only with laughter. The demons fed on his fear, becoming stronger with each passing moment. The jungle demons, satisfied with their malevolent display, turned their attention to Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson. Fear ran through their veins as they realized they were next on the demons' sinister agenda. The demons closed in, their anger palpable. Driven by instinct, Drive. Thompson fumbled for her camera, hoping to capture evidence of these malevolent spirits before their demise. With a quick snap, the group was enveloped in a blinding flash of light. Moments later, the camera slipped from Drive. Thompson's hands and clattered to the ground, forgotten. In its place stood Mary Jenkins, her eyes filled with terror and remorse. She slowly regained control of her body, whispering a warning to her companions. "Run. Get out of here before it's too late." Mary's voice was filled with a newfound determination, her experience as a vessel for the jungle demons a catalyst for her transformation. Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson wasted no time, sprinting towards the dense foliage, their hearts pounding as their survival instincts kicked in. The jungle came alive around them, taunting their futile attempts to escape its grasp. With every step, the jungle grew more treacherous. Vines snaked around their ankles, threatening to trip them. The ground became uneven, causing them to stumble and gasping for breath. Just as they thought they might escape the clutches of the jungle demons, a deafening, bone-chilling roar echoed through the trees. The ground rumbled beneath their feet, forcing them to seek refuge beneath an ancient tree. As they cowered, hidden in the foliage, the jungle demons approached, their eyes burning with malice. Drive. Phillips held his breath, praying that their hiding spot would go unnoticed. The demons circled the area, smelling the remnants of fear that saturated the air. It was as if they gained pleasure from prolonging their victims' suffering, reveling in their futile attempts to escape. Drive. Thompson's heartbeat roared in her ears as the demons grew closer, their whispers echoing around her. She cast a desperate glance at Drive. Phillips, both silently acknowledging the grim possibility that this might be the end. But just as the demons were about to pounce, a sudden flash of lightning split the sky, illuminating the jungle in a blinding glow. The ground shook under the weight of the storm, its power rivaling that of the jungle demons. In that moment of chaos, Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson seized their chance. They dashed through the underbrush, using the cacophony of sound and flickering light to mask their escape. Rain poured down, washing away their scent and the demons' hopes of capturing them. Their lungs burned, their limbs ached, but their determination pushed them forward. Freedom seemed within reach. As they sprinted through the jungle, Drive. Phillips stumbled upon a hidden cave entrance. Without hesitation, they darted inside, seeking shelter from the storm and respite from their pursuers. Inside the cave, darkness enveloped them, but a sense of safety washed over their exhausted bodies. They snatched moments to catch their breath, their hearts still pounding. It was in this lull that they realized the cave was more than just a refuge. It was a sanctuary untouched by the jungle demons. The air was pure, free from the malevolence that haunted the outside world. The rain continued to pour, echoing through the cave walls. Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson took solace in the rhythmic patter, grateful for a respite from the horrors they had witnessed. Hours turned into days as they huddled within the sanctuary, the storm raging on outside. They exchanged stories, whispering of the friends they had lost and the unimaginable horrors they had endured. In the eerie quiet of the cave, they came to a realization. The jungle demons were not mere spirits seeking revenge. They were guardians, protecting the jungle from those who sought to exploit it, even at the cost of their lives. Armed with this newfound understanding, Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson vowed to respect the secrets of the jungle. They devised a plan to prevent others from falling prey to the jungle demons, to spare more innocent lives. Days turned into weeks as they carefully prepared, gathering evidence and crafting a warning so powerful it would strike fear into the hearts of even the most reckless adventurers. Finally, the storm subsided, the darkness lifting from the jungle, Drive. Phillips and Drive. Thompson emerged from the cave, ready to face the world and expose the truth. They brought with them Mary Jenkins, whose transformation had left her wise and resilient. Joined by their newfound ally, they embarked on a mission to share the story of the jungle demons, hoping to protect future explorers from a fate worse than death. News of their harrowing journey spread like wildfire. Adventurers were warned to stay away from the Congo, to avoid the clutches of the jungle demons at all costs. It worked. For a time. But as with all tales, curiosity got the best of some. Unwilling to heed the warnings, expeditions continued, their arrogance only matched by their foolishness. The jungle demons, ever vigilant, lingered in the shadows, eager to claim more souls for their kingdom of torment. They counted down the days until another group dared to trespass on their territory. Years passed, and the tale of the jungle demon slipped into the realm of folklore. It became a bedtime story for the brave and foolish alike, but a story no one truly believed. But the jungle knows, and the jungle remembers. It awaits its next victims, counting down the days until it can revel in the screams and tears of those who dare once again to venture into its depths. And so, the cycle continues, forever haunted by the jungle demons.